Hello everyone, it's here, Festivus Games time. Wish I could be there, sorry I'm not gonna be there. Please keep me updated, text videos as much as possible. I wanna know everything that's going on. I wanna know how everybody's doing. Keep me updated as much as you can. I'm gonna have some serious FOMO going on, so the more texts and updates, the better. Good luck to everyone. Hope everyone has a great time. So I'm just gonna go over some points here for things that I didn't get to talk to people about. Pretty sure we went over almost all of this, but I just wanna make sure you have everything down pat. And so I'm gonna start like the night before and kind of go through the competition. With this video, I'm gonna post some warm-ups for each event and a cool down and some ideas on how to cool down. And so the night before, like starting the night before, tonight we want to get in like a very high carb dinner. Not worried about fat so much, but high carbs, a lot of protein, and then we want to get to bed early and try to relax. Even if you're not getting to sleep, try to relax in bed, try to get off the phone, try to calm the mind down a little bit, stretch out a little bit, and get to bed early and try to get as much deep sleep as possible. It's going to be tough because you're going to be pretty anxious, but the adrenaline tomorrow will help with that. And so just get as much sleep as you can. And then things to pack. You remember drinks, okay? So like protein shakes, energy drinks, recovery drinks, water. They'll have water there, but you still want to make sure you got a good big water bottle. Make sure you got something you can have. I don't think any of the workouts are going to be super long to where you're going to need a water out on the floor, but you'll definitely want to have water all day long. The more water you can drink, the more hydrated you're going to stay. Okay, you're going to be sweating out a lot of it, so make sure you have plenty of water. I personally like to drink like a half to a full protein shake between each event because it's something that's easy to get down. But you can't just drink liquids all day either. You got to have some food in you. Okay. Energy drinks. You don't need a whole lot of energy because there's going to be natural energy there because of the adrenaline. But it's not bad to have some energy drinks just in case you need a little pick-me-up, especially towards the end of the day, the last couple events. So make sure you got those if you want Fit Aid, recovery drinks, whatever type of recovery drinks you like. As far as food goes, make sure you got a bunch of stuff that's easy to get down. It's really hard to eat on competition day. I've told you all this. Things that are bitter and sticky and hard to get down are going to be really tough to get down whenever you're sweating and done with a high intensity workout. So easy get down things like yogurt, fruit, baby food pouches are really good. The little squeezy ones, just whatever flavors you like. Gummy bears are great in between workouts. It's a super easy carb to get down. Or fruit snacks. Fig Newtons is my go-to. I know I told most of you guys this by now. Fig Newtons is like the perfect blend of carbs, protein, fat, all that stuff. And so they make like 2 packs of those that you can get at Walmart, or you can just get a package of them and eat a couple of them between workouts. That's a perfect one there. PBJs, stuff like that. Carbs are going to be your best friend. Granola, things like that. Bread, crackers, carbs are your best friend because they're going to help give you energy and keep you going throughout the day. Things to grab from the gym. So I know a couple of you are meeting at like 5:45 or something at the gym. And so I think Jessica will be there and she'll have a key. And so some things that you guys need to make sure that you grab, that somebody needs to grab so that everyone will have them. I think the most we have is 2 teams in a heat, and so we need to make sure we have like 2 chalk buckets, okay? They don't supply chalk, we have to have our own chalk, and so there's not a whole lot of times you're gonna need chalk, but we'll need our own. So grab 2 chalk buckets, so whenever we do have 2 teams in a heat, that you can both have your own chalk bucket. There's plenty of chalk in there, so you don't need to put any extra chalk in there or anything. You can just take 2 of the 3 chalk buckets that are in the gym. Take the milk crate of bands, because some of the warm-ups that I'm having you do, you're going to have the banded steps with your bands around your knees or your ankles. Grab a couple foam rollers. Just try to make sure we get all this stuff back. If you need a couple of crossballs, you can grab a couple of crossballs off the I-beam over there by the iPad. 4 of each band. Okay, so you need like a purple, a blue, a red, and a green band, 4 of each. Okay, that way, if we have 2 teams warming up, we have a band for each person in case you guys want to do some stretching. Banded stretching is one of the best stretching you can do in between workouts. It's going to help keep you mobile. So make sure you got bands so you can do hip stretches, shoulder stretches. Tracy will be there all day. She knows all those band stretches. Just ask her what stretch will be the best to loosen up whatever's tight on you. She'll help you with that. Now we're at the morning of. Okay, so tomorrow morning, we want to eat another big high carb breakfast, right? And so like, first off, don't eat anything you're not used to, okay? Just eat stuff that your body's used to eating whenever you're used to working out every day. And so eat something big, high carb that you would eat in the morning. That way you're nice and set for the day, because like the morning is the time that you're going to feel the best and you're going to be able to eat the most. And after you start working out, it's going to be really hard to get things down. So try to get as much down before you start working out as possible. Get there early because you're going to need to sign up for a floater WOD. Okay, and so make sure you get up there early so that you can get your spot on the floater where you want it. We're going to go over that here in just a second. So whenever you get done signing in, I would suggest stretching out, getting things loose so that the body's nice and ready to go. Some of you are not used to working out in the morning, and so you need to get the body nice and warm. Otherwise, it's going to get warm once the workout's done, right? And so you want to make sure you get stretched out, get loosened up. A good one is that CARS routine where you go through all the joints. You get the neck circles, you get the arm circles, the wrist circles, the cat-cows, the hip circles, the ankle circles, all that stuff. Start your warm-up based on your heat. Okay, so if you're in the first heat, you need to start warming up pretty quickly. If you're in the final heat, you need to kind of chill out a little bit and take your warm-up real slow, because you're going to be like warming up while other teams are going. So you need to kind of pace yourself. So when to do the floater, okay? So you want to get it somewhere around workout 2, okay? Workout 2 is just the cleans and the floater is just the bike. And so we want that to kind of go together. However, recovery is the big thing. And so if you can get it an hour on either side of the bike, I think most of you guys have about 2 hours between each heat. And so you have 2 hours from heat 1 to heat 2 and 2 hours from heat 2 to heat 3. And so if you can get it somewhere around the hour mark on either side of heat 2, so like an hour between, or workout 2. So like an hour between workout 1 and workout 2, or an hour between workout 2 and workout 3. If you can get it somewhere right around there, that's probably going to work out best for you, because you're going to have an hour to recover from everything in between there. Me personally, I would like to have it toward the end of the day because it's the bike. And so having it towards the end of the day, you feel like you can kind of sell out a little bit, and then you're going to hurt after the bike. And so I think it's going to be a little easier to have one workout to do after the bike than 2 workouts to do after the bike. I think the bike's going to take a lot out of people. I know you guys have been training hard on it, but you're going to be pushing yourself a little bit harder than normal too. And so I think if you can get that at the end of the day, it's going to be a little bit better. But if you are between doing it like 30 minutes after workout 2 or 30 minutes before workout 3, or doing it an hour between workout 1 and workout 2, I would pick the hour. Okay, the more recovery time, the better. And so try to get it an hour somewhere. So also, like, again, I will have my phone by me, and Tracy will be there. And so you can always ask us questions if you need to. Workout briefs. Okay. So this is something that you guys are not familiar with, if you haven't done a competition. So what you want to do is every time there's a workout, there's going to be a brief before the workout. That is like the most important thing. Okay. The brief is where they're going to tell you everything about the workout. They're going to tell you standards that they're going to expect. Okay. So like, for instance, when you do cleans, they're going to expect you to lock your knees out at the top. They're going to expect your elbows to be in front of the bar. And so they're going to tell you all that stuff, and you need to know all that. You need to listen carefully, Jessica. Okay. And so make sure that everyone is listening, everyone knows what's going on, and make sure you ask questions. Okay. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Do not leave a brief and go ask one of your friends a question that you could have asked them. Okay. Make sure that you get your questions out of the way. You ask anything you need to know. And they should tell you pretty much everything you need to know about that workout and what's going to go down. Okay. And so, especially people that are in like the last heats, right? Make sure that you stick around and you wait for the brief for the next workout. And that's one of the most important parts of the day is every single workout brief, because that's where everything's going to be told on what to do. Standards are the big thing that a lot of you are not used to. A lot of you are used to just working out kind of based on your own etiquette and seeing what you can do, whereas now you're going to be judged by a person, and that's going to be frustrating to some of you. And so make sure that you don't get frustrated and you just do what they say. The judges are there volunteering their time. You could not get mad at them. They're doing it for free, and they're just doing what they're told. And so make sure that you do what they're telling you to do. Most of the time, I very rarely see judges be wrong. Okay, they may let some things slide, but they very rarely no rep you if it's not deserved. Okay, and so don't let the judges frustrate you. Move as fast as you can, but make sure that you're hitting your standards. So I think that's about it for before the workouts. I'm gonna have some warm-ups posted for each workout, and then as far as the cool down goes, whenever you're doing the cool down, what I would do is the first thing after a workout is I would foam roll the entire body. Okay, and so I'll have it listed the way I do it: calves, hamstrings, glutes, down to the low back on each side, upper back, and then the quads. And then when you're trying to cool down, number one thing overall is body temperature. Okay, and so when you work out, your body temperature gets very high. Okay, and the first thing we need to do is bring the body temperature down. And so don't get done with a workout. I've told some of you this. Don't get done with a workout and go stand outside in the sun and talk to people. Okay, that's the worst thing you can do. I know you're there to have fun and it's a community aspect and everything, but find some shade, sit down, relax, get on a foam roller and start foam rolling and cool down. Okay, you need to bring that body temperature down as much as you can. If there's if somebody's got a cooler full of ice, stick your arms in the ice. Extremities are going to cool the body temperature down. So if you can get your ankles or your wrists in some ice, that's going to help cool the body down. It's going to start the recovery process quicker, and you're going to start recovering quicker so that you can get ready for the next workout. And then whenever you do get that body cooled down, you need to make sure that you get that body back warmed up before the next workout starts. Okay, the warm-ups are critical. Okay, make sure you're warming up a good 30 minutes before each workout starts and getting the body temperature going. You do not want to get warmed up in the middle of a workout and then lose the workout because you weren't warmed up. So body temperature, get that down, get a bunch of carbs in, get a bunch of protein in whatever form or fashion that you can. Not much fat, lots of water. Any rehydration formula you have, you could almost drink a rehydration formula, like a scoop. Like if you have a rehydration formula, you could probably take a scoop of that almost between every single workout. Okay, it's not going to really hurt you there. That's just going to help you stay more hydrated. Protein shakes, Fit Aids, Fig Newtons, carbs of whatever sort you can, and try to relax as much as possible. Start stretching and mobilizing 30 to 45 minutes prior to your heat start time. Okay, and so that's going to be new to a lot of you as well. A lot of you are used to coming into class and kind of just starting right when I tell you to. You're going to have to kind of have some discipline and start warming up 30 to 45 minutes before each workout here. As far as supplements throughout the day, like don't take anything that you don't normally take, and whatever you normally take, you kind of got two options here. You can take what you normally take before the start of the day, or you can kind of phase it throughout the day, which is what I usually do through a competition, right? And so like if you have any creatine or whatever you take pre-workout, kind of phase that throughout the day. If you normally take like 2 pills, take one in the middle of the day, one in the afternoon. Okay, but you can phase it out, or you can just take it right at the start of the day, whatever you're comfortable with. I wouldn't overdose. Okay, so if you normally take 2, don't take 2 in the morning and then in the afternoon I need some more. No, you should have phased it. Okay, and so be thinking of either phasing or doing whatever you need to do, but try to figure that out. If you have any questions, shoot me a text, shoot me a message of some sort on social media. We'll get it figured out. Good luck. Have a great, fun day. Keep me updated.